¿Qué pasó, hombres? What is up, guys? I hope you're all freaking doing well. I hope this isn't too loud. It might be a little bit. I'm gonna try and speak up. But time is currently at 5:51. It is Monday, the 26th, and we are out here walking to the gym. Voy al gimnasio for a little bit of an upper lift. It is slightly earlier, actually. Usually I'd say later, but slightly earlier realistically than normal, because usually I'm going at like 6:30. But I've been walking for about an hour now because I went pretty far to like a cooking workshop as part of this orientation program. Super fun, ate a lot of good Spanish food, but we are for sure going to be having a smaller dinner to kind of counterbalance it. That said, I'm already at 30,000 steps and it's only 5, or rather almost 6 p.m. And so I do think we're going to get some more in. It's not going to be so bad, but that is what's going on right now. In terms of the weight, morning check-in, woke up this morning at 165, I think a bit above 165 point something. Did not take a morning shit, so I'm blaming it on that. Basically means there's a day's worth of food backed up in me, and I ate quite a bit yesterday. Yesterday was a big day of eating, so I'm not going to put that against the scale. I do think we are still hitting our daily deficit metrics. Look at that pigeon. Having the time of his life right now, but anyway, that is that. Nothing more really to say. Been pretty consistent lately. Haven't missed a lift, and like, actually, I think since we've been here. So I was kind of worried over the Tarragona trip that I want the Los Dias Siguientes, the following days, that we would have a few issues, but nope. We're able to lock it in. It's pretty cutthroat to the freaking, like, down to the minute closing hours of my gym, but we were able to freaking get some lifts in. And so today, however, we were not so rushed. Gym closes at 9 p.m. We have plenty of time, but I'm thinking like a 6:10 to like 6:40 lift is probably going to be as long as it'll take. Not too much more, although I do need to hit the bathroom and get some water somewhere between when we get there and when we leave. So hopefully we'll get that done. Won't shit myself. We'll get a good little session. So, that said, not really much more to say. Guess I'll be, there in a bit. About 20 more minutes of a walk, and I'll be freaking in the gym, getting a good little lift in with you guys. And yeah, cardio, guys. I know there's no more cardio check-ins. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing cardio in a gym when I'm in Barcelona. And the walking, those look so freaking good. The walking has been working perfectly. Like first of all, it's so much easier to just walk out your cardio, for example, than like go to the gym. It's just like, it really doesn't take long to get 30,000 steps in, and that's for me at least 1,200 calories, give or take. My watch sometimes acts up, so right now it's saying 560, because when I walked, I think it was 15,000 this morning, my heart rate for some reason was not going above 60. Does that mean I only burned the 80 calories it said I did in like the 2 hours of walking? No, right? Certainly not. That would basically go against all acts of thermodynamics. What it means is that for some reason or another, I think it might be because I didn't eat, my body just did not want to raise my heart rate, and this thing tracks that, right, as its main metric of counting calories. So if your heart rate's not going up, it doesn't think you're moving. It doesn't think you're moving, and it's not gonna raise those calories on the tracker, and you're gonna think that you're not burning anything. But hey, if you're walking 2 hours straight, you're burning something, right? That's the bottom line. That was fasted this morning though, and I'm not sure I'm gonna continue doing that in the future because it one, I think it messes up the track, and I think that was it. And two, it wasn't that fun. But it was so beautiful along the beach. Can't freaking complain. We've gone from being on a stationary bike to a dark and dreary wintertime gym from my university to walking through the beautiful streets, beaches, las playas, Contra del Mar, al lado del mar, next to the freaking ocean in Barcelona. What an amazing time. And so I'm gonna cut it there. I'll see you guys at the gym, and we'll freaking smash this upper day. All right, what is up, guys? Hope you're all freaking doing well. I gotta raise this by one. I think it's slightly too low. You guys are freaking. That's not right. Okay. Fucking hell. Here we go. What a freaking start, but here we are doing our first set here. Upper. God, I just made a fool of myself in a place where I don't even where I don't even speak the language correctly. Well, it is what it is. It is 6:30. I've taken a long ass shit, emptied the bowels, feel really good, and that's probably a TMI. I'm sorry about that, but I don't speak English very often anymore, so it's forgetting the etiquette. But we're here doing freaking incline press. Last time, 55 for 4, which was off camera, is when I was coming back from Tarragona. The no tuve mucho tiempo. I did not have a lot of time. That was not correct, but yeah, 55 kg for 4 last time. I'm gonna just try and get it for anything more than 4, hopefully 5. I think it's possible. Gonna freaking push as hard as I can, and hopefully residual carbs and various sources that I had earlier will power me through this workout. So let's freaking get it. 5 or more. Okay, 4.5. I'll take it. Not quite what I wanted, but still progress. So let's go from here and do a set of freaking front pull downs. Okay, so second set here, a bit of pull downs, 50 kg. Got 5.5 last time. I think again off camera. Hoping to get 6. And with the straps this time, so it should be good. Should be possible. Let's freaking get it. Okay, I think that was 6, maybe 7. Let's freaking move on. Okay, I'm not gonna warm up on this because I think I'm sufficiently warm. Well, whatever. I'll do a few reps while I explain this. But essentially, last time came along, got 12.5 kg for CS. Trying to try today to get more or less 12.5 for, well, let's say 7 or more. I think I'd be happy. But to be completely honest, even right now, it's feeling a little bit heavy. So, if not 12.5, or if not 6, if not 7, I'll be happy with 6.5. But I think 7 should be possible. Let's freaking get it. Okay. Oh yeah, form could be a bit tighter, but I'll take it. 7. Let's do the other side. After a second, I miss a bit of rest. Bit of pain in this left elbow, but it's been like that for so long now that I just try to kind of work around it. You're not always gonna have a painless, smooth lift. especially when you're in a cut. Energy's low and fats are low. Joints are gonna start to bite back you a tiny bit. But let's freaking get this done. I think that was 7. All right. Thought I had it on 15 for a second there. I was gonna be like, damn. Let's go do biceps. Okay. Hoping you guys can see my head here, but 45 kg. Hit this last time for, I think 5.5. I think 5. So 6 or more would be solid. I think it's possible. Biceps generally get strong pretty quick for me. That's why I always also keep the volume kind of low, because they get injured quickly as well. Tends to kind of go hand in hand, but we'll freaking give this a go. Should be solid. Love this machine. Okay. 5.25, 5.5. I want to stretch it. I think that was a PR. Hope it was 45.5 last time, but not 5.5. I'll be a bit disappointed, but either way, let's go and see if we can get some shoulders done and a bit more back. All right, last set of major pressing movements. Last time we hit this for, I think it was 6, 45 kg. So same weight, 45. We're gonna try and hit this for, hopefully 7 or more. If you can see. Okay, 7.5, let's go. Whew. So we can move on and do something else. Oh yeah. Okay, so bit of a upper back row here. Final set of major back, 65 kg. Might be a bit heavy, but I did do this off camera and I was rushing because it was my last exercise, and so I'm not sure what exactly I hit. But this should be heavy enough. We're 4 or 5 reps is about what I'm gonna get. And so let's freaking push for it, and hopefully, we'll get a good set in. Seat is on 11, by the way. Okay. Call that 7.5. That was solid. Finish up with some freaking shoulders. We're out of here. First set here of side delts. Possibility that this is going to be too heavy, but the cable machine isn't available, so we're doing free weights. 15 kg down on the floor. Gonna pick this up. What is that? 33 pounds, I think. Conversion, something like that. 34 maybe. And so might be a bit heavy because usually I do like max 30. with free weights, but I'm thinking we'll try and bang this out for a good at least 6. And then maybe get some rear delt here. Not really sure yet. Let's get it. Okay. Call that 7.5. Not a huge fan of doing that, but sometimes you have no choice but to just put in dumbbells. So see if we can find a place to do some rear delts. Get out of here. All right, final set here, I think, unless we decide to hit abs, but not sure about that. Maybe a set. But final set of real upper rear delts, 12.5 kg. Not sure if I wrote down what I got last time I did rear delts. If I have, I'm not even sure about that, but the cuff attachment is taken. So I'm gonna try and just hit this for, with the ball attachment, maybe 6, 7, 8. Not quite sure how heavy this is gonna be. So let's give it a go. Finish up this workout. Okay, that was good. Next rep would have been bad for him. We'll take that. 7. Give myself a second. Let's freaking bang it out on the other side. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. That was solid. 7 reps, 12.5 kg. You are indeed doing a set of abs. So last time, actually, not last time, it's been a few days, I think, but last time I hit this on the leg day, I got 57.5 kg for 6.5, so same weight. I'm going to try and get this for more than 6.5, hopefully 7 or more. Will be solid. Let's go. Seat positions on 3 for future reference. Oh, I felt perfect. Holy shit. Yeah, that's the freaking setting from now on. And I haven't had ab activation that good in a long ass time. Fuck. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a new staple, at least until we leave Barcelona. I think that was, what is that, 7 or 8 or 9? I'm not quite sure, but I'll rewind the footage and find out. Let's go freaking pose and then this workout. All right. Oh, well, actually, whatever. I'm gonna take this mic off, but I don't know how the audio quality is in here, so I'll just clip it to my freaking hat. You guys know the drill. Hat on, hat off, hat on. St. Jaden, right? So, without further ado, let's check the freaking pump. I'm gonna take the hat off while I take the shirt off. Okay. Oh yeah, guys, abs are officially in full freaking swing. That's great to see. I don't need these either. Wow. But naked guy just walked in like fully fucking naked. That's crazy. You don't see that in the U.S. Yep. I mean, guys, even the legs at this point are freaking like look at that vein. Not even hit legs. Just the vein chilling out there. Never had any of that before. It's just wild stuff. It's ridiculous. Ridiculoso. En total. Ridiculoso. Ugh. Alright, I don't know how much more there is to freaking pose though here. It's a goofy ass fit, guys, I know. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta freaking do to get this lifted. I just came straight. I mean, I didn't even go home to change before this. This was all my class clothes for the day. But, I mean, it's not much more to say, really. The cut is winding down here. Yep. You can literally see the lines going all the way through. Like, it's really not much more fat. Really just right here, that's kind of it. You know, and then obviously a bit more here, but once that's gone, like, usually gonna be in the end zone. Side chest, that's what I freaking forgot. Let's go hit one of those. Other side. Ugh. Yeah, feels good to be lean. This ain't your cue to cut, guys. I don't know what is. You can see the full 100 days worth of fucking content on my YouTube channel. I mean, you guys have seen every freaking day. You know, look at the progress. Go back to day 50 or whatever I started uploading. You know, I wish I started at day 1, but I didn't know where this journey would take me. And here we are 50 days later from that first upload pretty much. And like, well, more than 50. Took some breaks in between, but 50 cutting days, more or less. And yeah, the numbers don't lie. Track your shit, and the freaking progress will follow. Living the dream right now. Getting the body of my dream that I never thought I'd freaking have. And I don't know, feels amazing. But not too much more to freaking say. Thank you guys all for joining me on this journey, another episode. But you guys know what's freaking up. We're not done yet. And yeah, catch you guys for the next freaking episode, whenever that is, probably tomorrow. Bit of legs. You know the drill. Stay huge, stay strong, stay freaking shredded, stay hungry. Catch you guys next time. Jaden, out of here. Peace.